Hi guys, Sam here, soon to change his name to something else, and today I bring you some details Mr. Vincent Livings presented to us on the episode 25 of the official Dark Deception Q&A Livestream. From holiday horror to prison panic, we have a lot of new details about the upcoming chapter 5 of Dark Deception, so sit back and let me take you through all the exciting new updates that were shared to us yesterday. Starting with the mannequin level itself, we now have more information about not just the mall, but about the enemies themselves. But first, we got confirmation that the track Mortal Puppets is indeed the chase theme for Zone 2 of Holiday Horror. Furthermore, Vince said he will be uploading the boss theme for this level very soon, so keep an eye on it. Moving on, the location for this level, the mall, will provide us with some kind of surreal element, just like Barry Barry did with Zone 3. But it seems this time around these strange elements won't be confined to one zone alone, but will be spread throughout the whole level, just like the decorations that will be going to be themed around the holiday season, featuring Christmas related decorations like Christmas trees and lights, and even snow, fake snow that is. And when asked Vince if the level would have any kind of trains or elevators as a method of transportation, he said the following.
Autumn Azura threw in 2. Does HH have trains or elevators or other transit? I can't really say about anything in the level. That's definitely a you'll see question. But, I mean, that's a reasonable assumption that one of those things is there.
Take this as you will, but it confirms that one of these elements will indeed be in the level. Now onto the meat of every Dark Deception level, the main focus, aka the enemies. This one's being the mannequins. Vince had already confirmed that there will be multiple types of these pointed head creatures. Unfortunately, we have only been shown the Stalker type. These are the red mannequins we got revealed a little over a year ago. We also have the white mannequins. Vince described them as having a point to the gameplay, and that they aren't just props, and that are very much functional beings. Which, knowing also that they aren't considered enemies, we can presume they will work as some kind of trap in the level, or something in those lines. Now, to those mannequins who are going to chase us, they are not going to be faster than the player when using max speed boost, for obvious reasons, but still fast enough to where chases won't be rare in Holiday Horror. And also, Vince thinks that this is the hardest level in Chapter 5.
Which is harder / cooler, Prison Panic or Holiday Horror? As far as which one's harder, probably... Well, even that, I would say for now, I would say Holiday Horror is harder, simply because the mannequins are miserable. But
moving into the boss of level 9, the master of the mannequins, king of them all, the Puppet King. Firstly, Vince confirmed he will have a ranged attack of sorts that will stun the player upon impact. And the other piece of information given to us regarding the king is that his head will be pointed just like those of his minions, aka the mannequins. Now, before moving on, I need to point out that possibly the first ever instance of Chapter 5 gameplay will be revealed at Tokyo's game show, and Vince confirmed that the level shown will be a demo of Holiday Horror. We don't know which zone it will be, but it will include Puppet King chasing the player followed by his mannequins. Level 10, aka Prison Panic, will be the last realm we will venture in our mission to find the ring pieces in Dark Deception. And first of all, do you know this image? Our first ever look at this level? Well, it's just a freaking concept art. Yep, not even a final product, and god does this look good. Let's just hope it translates well into the actual game. Anyways, OST, who doesn't love them? So, Prison Panic has yet to have any soundtrack released, and that's because they have lyrics on them that could possibly spoil the story, but they won't all be like this, and Vince even said there are a few tracks he can release before Chapter 5, and also his favorite track is from this level. Now, Vincent has confirmed that there are still 2 unrevealed enemies for level 10, and, as he says he hasn't revealed them yet, we can rule out this creature we got from a teaser a while back as one of Dark Star's minions, or maybe Vince expressed himself in a poor way, and this is one of those creatures, supported by the hashtag in the post, thus being #DarkStar, which connects this creature to the level. Now onto Dark Star, our singing prison warden. We got some information about this character, like the fact that she doesn't have any stun attack, unlike the Puppet King. Also, the roses on her clothing are not related to her abilities whatsoever. And finally, Dark Star will be the only character in Dark Deception, the first installment of the trilogy, to be motion capped, and the recording for it will start this month.
Well, I mean, in comparison to Chapter 5, I think in Chapter 4, it was kind of on par with Mama Bear's level as being the biggest in the game. But now with Chapter 5's level, it's no longer the biggest in the game. Probably, I would say Prison Panic has that honor now. No, not Prison Panic. One of the unannounced levels, which I will not announce now, is actually much larger. So I have to give it to that one.
We all know Dark Deception will have multiple endings, and one of them, the set true ending, will require the player to achieve X rank and collect all the E notes in all levels. This clarified more about the requirements for said ending, and said that the ranks can be obtained in replay mode, not in story mode as many thought. The most recent soundtrack, The Joy of Despair, has been confirmed to be a boss theme for the return of Joy Kill and the Joy Joy Gang. We will be seeing old faces appear in Chapter 5, not just from previous chapters, but even from cut iterations of past levels, like the Mecha Monkey. This confirmed that the depiction of Malak in the Monsters and Mortals cover art is not depicting his final form, and information about the blob creature is still being retained by Vince, with him saying that it will be a surprise on Chapter 5, and that it isn't what we think it is. Now to finish off this video, I will just show you some interesting info about Chapter 5 as a whole. First, Vince confirmed that there will be a rap/music videos for this chapter, just like the Joy Joy Gang had. And there is also some voice reveals incoming, probably even before the Tokyo Game Show event. Vince described the development of Chapter 5 as going well, and that they are way over the halfway point, with him confirming that this chapter has been on the works for around 2.5 years now, and that they started developing it during the Chapter 4 era. Now, lastly, we have Vincent Livings talking about the release date of Chapter 5, so I will let you with it, and I hope you all enjoyed the video.
We got Shadow X Acno through in 10, thank you Shadow. Is it safe to say that Dark Deception Chapter 5 is going to get pushed into 2024? I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about Chapter 5's release date, whether it's 2023 or 2024 or 2025. That's you'll see at this point. To be continued, I guess. You'll find out soon enough. But yeah, I can't tell anyone that at this point.